Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Jones from outside. The shot that time not on target. And they're on the run. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. And here they come. Jones' shot is good.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Defended by Jones. And the shot goes down.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Jones. Over to the left wing. Pass to Pokashevsky. Picked by Pokashevsky. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Bonga. It's Pokashevsky on the wing. Here's Bonga. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Defended by Jones. There's the drive. And down it goes. 2 points.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Lundberg. To the inside. Moving it up. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pokashevsky. That three's off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Right side Jones. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And the shot goes.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Defended by Jones. Six to shoot. Misses the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Lundberg. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Defended by Jones. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Lundberg. Back to Jones. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. From the arc. That shot is off. Jones has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Takes the three. That one is off. Here's Lundberg. And he lays it up and in. Lundberg's got 6.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
29 seconds left in the first. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside Jones. No luck on that one.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. Well, great job to push it up the court with the pass, and they get a nice transition score.
The 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Shot clock at 6.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Nedovic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Washington outside. Right wing. Jones sets a screen.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Number 13. First personal foul. First team foul.
Washington outside. 5 on the clock. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Closed the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. The layup misses. Oh, swiped away. They set a pick. Oh, there's the alley. And they're on the break. The pull-up. And the jumper is good.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's Nedovic. Soft touch off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's Washington missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Nedovic. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. That one goes in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
First personal foul.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
Releases. Jones sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Tipped.
Home team foul.
Nilakina, he's checked in for Washington.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. There's a screen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Nilakina. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And he banks in the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
The home team calls timeout.
Home team dancers.
44 seconds left in the second quarter. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 7.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Six to shoot. Off with the layup. To the left side wing. Inside. Jones sets a screen. And that one's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. They lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You take a look at the visitors. These guys are BTH, big time hungry.
Ooh, I like that, and I'm certainly glad.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the visiting team.
Oh,
That's it for us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Jones in at the point. There's the 3. That one no good. Jones has gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Defended by Jones. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Lundberg in at the 2. Here's Pokashevsky. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Over to the wing. Defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Bunga in at the small forward position. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Defended by Jones. Here he goes. No good there, off the double clutch.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Lundberg in a two-guard. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Lundberg. He's got 9. Here's Bonga. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. He's got 9.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Jones, the pass to Pokashevsky. Pass to Bonga.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the middle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter of the game. Jones misses.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Lundberg. He's got 9. Driving to the basket. Bonga, pass to Pokashevsky. He drops it from range. Pokashevsky's got 5 points.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Defended by Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. All sorts of time. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
0.
Here's Jones. Pass to Bonga. Here's Lundberg. Here's Bonga. Uses the glass on the layup.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
There's the triple. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Leading by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Nedovic. Defended by Jones. Fires from deep. No good there.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your home team, number 9.
So he gets them both. Here's Nedovic. They set the pick. Four on the clock. From behind the arc. He can't hit that time.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Jones sets a screen to the paint. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Here in the second half, their offense has been strong. Great ball movement, really working well for clean looks.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And the powerful one-handed slam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Nedovic. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the drive. Jones with some nice D. Down low. Goes back up. Doesn't go that time. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Misses off the left iron. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Defended by Jones. And a missed layup. Dives for it, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Ntilikina. To tie it up. That shot, no good. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
The home team calls timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Defended by Jones. layup is good.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Nedovic. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fires away from way outside. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Well, Pokusevski's shot ready on the catch. His mechanics are really solid.
Now Edwards. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
They set the pick. Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Six on the shot clock. And Jones pulls it down. Pass to Davies. Here's Bonga. Here's Pokusevski. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the away team, Edwards. 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Phil Jackson. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive to hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Such a smart shooter. You can see a sign of confidence when Pokusevski starts knocking down mid-range jumpers.
Booker outside. Taken away. Here's Bonga. Edwards defending. Bonga, no good. Down low. Here's De Silva. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Inside. Out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to De Silva. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Edwards against Jones. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Bonga. There's the pick. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Over to the left wing. Going inside. That one goes in. He's got 5.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Right wing. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Davies to end the run. It's hauled in by Edwards. Fast break. Here we go. Here's De Silva. No good on the 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Davies, the pass to Pokusevski. Pass to Lundberg. Just 5 on the clock. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Good D by Booker. That's tipped.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
Launches a 3. Sinks the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jones. Takes it off the glass. Jones has got his second basket of the night. It'll count. And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
There's the pick. Driving inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And there's the drive. They get a hand on it. And they're moving it up the floor. Here's Ntilikina. Napier covering. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
The layup off target. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now, here's Washington. D right on him. And that'll be 2 free throws come. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Playing Washington Jr. 2 shots. The plays on the video review of the NBA news. The officials
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Down low. Good. Nice play there from Napier. Napier's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Ntilikina. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that takes tremendous body control from Frank Ntilikina. Even with a physical defensive player, he stays composed.
He's covered by Washington. Giffey. The three-pointer, no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Here's Ntilikina. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ntilikina's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shoots from the elbow. And that one, good. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Outside, Jones. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here he goes. 20 feet out. Nilakina with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Pass to Napier. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jones finds Washington. Serving by Jones. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
A tight game here in New York. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Napier. It's picked off.
Team foul. Napier. First personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Giffey. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first half of play. They're up by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey, folks,
well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
And let's move on and see the top. Thanks for spending halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Edwards with it. They've got Pokuševski, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Pass to De Silva. Knocked loose. Now here's Jones. Davies, the pass to Bonga. Pokuševski with the ball. Defended by Booker. 5 to shoot. Here's Pokuševski. Defended by Booker. Here's Bonga. Here's Lundberg. Still without a basket.
Well, set a solid screen. Be ready to attack. He is ready on the roll. Alexei Pokuševski. Good finish.
Edwards, good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Booker and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Lundberg. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Lundberg. Bunga deciding where to go with it. Fires from way outside. He can't hit that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
De Silva lays it up and in off the pretty assist. De Silva's got 6 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Jones with it. Picked up by Edwards. Bunga. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Booker outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Jones, the pass to Pokusevski.
Indian turnover. Away team ball. 2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a good screen. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Lundberg.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First team foul. At the line for your home team.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. To the middle. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Edwards. Pass to De Silva. 4 seconds left, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Bunga. Back to Jones. Here's the three. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Bunga's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
There's a screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lundberg, defended by Booker. 6 to shoot. Here's Davies. And he drops it in from the low post. Davies has got his first basket of the night.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to Edwards. Defended by Jones. Outside Edwards. To the left wing. A steal. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame.
Well, the Belgian native with the nice dime. Frank Ntilikina getting better as a distributor.
You love how each side.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting for the away team. Number 53 at the line for 1.
And this is the time now where the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks, David. Hits the three-point bomb.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't get it to drop for him. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And the basket is good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
To the inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Tipped away. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Jones, no luck. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Ntilikina. Jones kicks to Ntilikina. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
They set the pick, and he tries in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw, no good.
The away team, Napier.
And he sinks the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here is Washington. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to Napier. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Ntilikina. Napier covering. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Listen, it can be hard to stop Frank Ntilikina with his speed. When you get physical with him, he stays under control.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Assisted by 0.
A minute 42 left in the game. Jones, no luck.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Washington drives to the hoop, and he lays it straight in. Washington's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Out to the wing. He's covered by Washington. The three. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much, and you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Ntilikina. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Good!
Well, Ntilikina on time and on target with the big-time bucket.
Takes it inside.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Yes!
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
So the home crowd treated to a win. It was up for grabs right until
Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Five on the clock. And Booker pulls it down. Deflects the pass. And they're running. He launches a three. No good on the shot. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. The three-pointer off the mark. Here we go. Takes a three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, no one's on you, great shot there.
Up and in on the layup.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Guarded by Edwards. They set the screen. Drives to the hoop, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Pass to De Silva. The three ball. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so he draws the foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
Dos Santos, 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the screen. Drops in the three.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer. Force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Clock at 4. Lets the three fly. Connects from downtown. He's got 6. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And here's Edwards outside. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Pulls it. Nails the baby hook.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
To halt the run. Drills it from deep.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside for Booker. Yep, that one's good.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Basket counts.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Second chance shot, and he was fouled while in the act of, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
2 shots. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
From deep three-point land, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Fires for 3. Can't get it to drop. makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the right side. Back to Napier. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Yes, it's good. He has 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Out to the wing. The shot no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
From deep. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
That one's no good. And he nails the third. Here's Nedovic. He's scoreless. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. Sinks it from distance.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
The layup off target. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Fires the 3. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Nedovic. The steal. Robbed. To the inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Outside Napier. They set a pick. On Monday, then on Thursday. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Nedovic. He's got 5. And yep, it's good. 7 points in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Out left to the wing. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. He's guarded by Napier. 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. The shot from the low post is good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Nedovic. He's got 7. Good on the bucket.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so that brings the first half to a close. They're up by 11. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, and with the playoffs, thanks as always.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. So it's the home team now. Guarded by Edwards. To the left wing. Off target with the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Booker. Over to the left wing. He shoots. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Launches it from deep. Fires in the triple. Give him 8.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Stray is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And here's Edwards outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And the layup is good off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Got it.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
There's a screen. Outside for Booker. Here's the 3. It's not going to go for him. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
And a nice finish on the layup.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Edwards. This one for 3. Here's Booker. Misses the layup. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The offensive rebound. The shot misses. Inside. And Booker with the jam.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Guarded by Edwards. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 10 points for him.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Sinks the tray.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
.127 left in the third. Clock at 6. From the top of the key, he hits the back iron and sinks it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 8 here in this quarter. Edwards has gone 3 of 5 from the field. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Going inside. Here's De Silva. Still no points.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the pick. It's intercepted. Here's the break. Here's Edwards. Misses the jumper. Fires it. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Left side, Napier. Oh, it's stolen. Going all the way to the rack. And he lays it in on the break.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And they pick up 2. Here's Nedovic. Can't hit from in close.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
They set the pick. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Takes it inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Nedovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive board. Pass to Napier. Tries again. Unable to get that one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Nedovic. Puts up a deep 3. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. Here's Napier to the wing, right side. Oh, ripped away. From outside the arc. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lots of room. That shot off the mark.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Nedovic, and stolen by Napier. It's a one-on-one situation. And he lobs it up to the rim. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Here's Nedovic. He's guarded by Napier. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. Doesn't go for him.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Nedovic. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The ball's knocked loose. In transition, here they come. No good on the three. From behind the arc. It's not going to go for him. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
The three ball. The rebound by Napier. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assist goes to Napier.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Nedovic. He's guarded by Napier. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave...
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jones, and it's Bonga in at the 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Dos Santos, defended by Jones. Dos Santos. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Akusevsky, the pass to Bonga. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Cannon, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
They get it back. Akusevsky, the pass to Davies. Doesn't go that time.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Dos Santos to the wing on the left. The 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Puts up a deep 3. Kept alive. Bonga, and he goes in for the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
Jacks up a 3. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Pakusevsky.
Home team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Lundberg. Good on the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Dos Santos, defended by Jones. He takes it in, and Jones sends it back. For the three, buries it from three-point range. Bonga's got 5 now.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Davies. Jones finds Pokusevsky. Here's Davies. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Dos Santos, defended by Jones. Misses from short range. Right wing. Pakusevsky, the pass to Davies. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Davies has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Dos Santos, a three-pointer, no good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
A shot by Lundberg, no good. Here's Cannon. With the drive, lays it up off the glass. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
From the arc, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Jones looking for an opening. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 4. Let's take a quick break now. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Nedovic. And Jones pulls it down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Nilakina. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Mitrovic. To the right side. Tries the spin move. That one falls.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Bone Boy. And he jams it with authority.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now, here's Washington. He's tightly guarded. Screened by Jones. Up top, Washington. Here's Nilakina. Just 5 to shoot. the screen. Lets it go from 14. Second chance shot, and it's denied. Pass to Bowling Boy. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bowling Boy's got 4 this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Kalinic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your home team, Kalinic.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Nilakina. Now here's Jones. Misses the one-handed jam. Bowling Boy kicks to Nedovic. Here's Mitrovic. Pass to Bowling Boy. To the paint. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ntilikina passes to Washington. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Nedovic. Still scoreless. Here's Mitrovic. No good with the layup. And they're on the break. Connects from three-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
1:02 left to play here in the half. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
High arcing shot, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Nedovic. 41 seconds left here in the second, and Jones pulls it down.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Washington, and it's all evened up. Washington's got 9.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Bowling Boy gets the bucket.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Launches it. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Kalinic. The shot, no good. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, I think for the home team, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, they're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see. And that'll do it for halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Outside, Jones.
Team foul. Dos Santos. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lundberg. Pakusevsky, the pass to Davies. Ball stolen.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. They've got Pokusevsky, and it's Bonga in at the small forward. Here's Lundberg, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Driving in, and it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Pakusevsky. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Bonga. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Jones, the pass to Pakusevsky. And a missed layup. It's a close game here in L.A. There's Cannon with the three. And rebounded by Davies. Davies has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's the screen. And there's the try.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Dos Santos drops in the layup for 2. He's got 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pakusevsky drills the three-pointer. Pakusevsky's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dos Santos, defended by Jones. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Bonga. He has 7. 1:49 left in the third. For the lead. No good. Shot missing. Here's Cannon. From outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bonga's got 4 this quarter.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Dos Santos, defended by Jones. Pass to Cannon. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. Cannon's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Lundberg, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's a screen. Dos Santos, good on the triple. He's got 12.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Pakusevski. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Cannon with the rebound.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Mitrovic. From downtown. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Up. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Nedovic. Softly drops in the floater.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ntilikina kicks to Washington. With the teardrop, it's not going to go for him. Here's Nedovic. Here's Mitrovic. Pass to Bowling Boy. Nedovic, the pass to Bowling Boy. No good on that one. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Jones in the post. Lock at 6. No good on the 3. Kalinic swiped it away. One-on-one here. Here's Ntilikina. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the key for Ntilikina is shooting with confidence, especially when it comes to his perimeter game.
Here's Nedovic. He's covered by Washington. Nedovic misses.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Left side, Jones. They set the screen. Washington with it. Shot clock at 5. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Mitrovic. Kalinic. He's covered by Washington. Pass to Nedovic. Kalinic. Offline with his 3. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Kalinic nails the baby hook.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Sure, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this one.
They get the rebound. with the floater. And at last, they get one to fall.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Comes up empty down low. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here is Washington to take the lead. Can't capitalize inside. Here's Ballin' Boy. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Here's Washington. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Nedovic. Good. Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Washington got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Nedovic. He's covered by Washington. It's good.
The big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And he drives in. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Nedovic. Yes! And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that
On 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Alexei Pokusevski, and it's Lundberg in at the 2. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Edwards against Jones. Out to the right wing. Bonga pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Violation. YouTube. It will be a redrop.
Here's Pokashevsky. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Driving in. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Here's Bunga. De Silva with the rebound.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
There's the triple. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jones against Edwards. Can they get it? Jones, his shot is good. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Edwards against Jones. And the basket by Edwards.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Jones against Edwards. Outside Jones. There's a screen. That shot is off. Edwards finds Booker. Back to Edwards. Cuts off the pass. Down low. Here's Pokashevsky. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Count that bucket. He's got 7. 1:57 left to play in the first. Jones against Edwards. Jones, the pass to Pokashevsky. They set the pick. Pass to Bunga. Shot clock at 5. Knocks it down from distance.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Jones. Here's De Silva. 1:19 left in the opening quarter. Offline with a 3. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
So it's the home team now. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Edwards. The shot, no good. Here's Bunga. Booker defending. And that one is hammered home.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Pokashevsky. Here's Jones. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Jones is gone 1 for 3 on the night. In transition, here they come. Pulls up for 3. De Silva with the rebound. And here they come. With 2 seconds left, there's the block. They get it back. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Now here's Washington. And There's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
Dwayne Washington Jr. 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. So it's the home team now. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Soft touch off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. He's guarded by Washington. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Fast break. Here we go. The layup misses. He's guarded by Washington. Top of the key jumper, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Gets the 3 to fall.
3.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Deflected. He's guarded by Washington. And that one drops.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
It's deflected. He's guarded by Washington. From the arc. Jones grabs the board. And we're now a little over 2.5. The pass to Washington. Drives to the hoop. And it's in there. Washington's got 6. Washington's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first half. Here's Ntilikina. No points yet. Washington outside. Fires for 3. That shot off.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
No good from outside. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Five to shoot. Beyond the arc. Misses again. Now 0 for 3.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 10.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And the visitors call time here. And 1:01 left in the half. Tipped away. in transition. From downtown. Second shot opportunity. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
35 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this game. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Jones sets a screen. From deep three-point range, they get it again. Just 3 on the clock. And he can't bank that one in. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by 4. And we'll be back right after this.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Points. That one goes.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
They've got Alexei Pokuševski, and it's Lundberg in at the shooting guard. And the 3 off target. Over to the wing. Picked by Pokuševski. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. That 3's off the mark. Edwards gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Pokuševski. And he drops it in from the low post. Pokuševski's got 6 points.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Ali. He hit the ground running. Edwards drops in the layup for 2.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Lundberg. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And Edwards, here we go. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. Pokusevski's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Lundberg. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. It's Edwards on the wing. Pokusevski covering. To the right side.
Watch the screen.
And stolen by Jones. Bonga, the pass to Jones. Here's Bonga for the lead. Buries it from 3. Bonga's got his second basket.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
The home team calls timeout. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
They get it back. Booker off with the layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And Lundberg gets it to go.
They're really working the paint now.
Lundberg's gone 2 of 4 from the field. The kick out to Edwards. Will it go? The rebound by Bonga.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Lundberg. High arcing shot. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Lundberg's got 4 points in the quarter.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's the pick. That one goes. Count it. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Driving to the basket, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Lundberg. 6 points for him. Good. Lundberg's got 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Let's go with a 3 on target from range. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Ntilikina. Here's the teardrop. The shot off that time. He's guarded by Washington. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your home team, number 22.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Pass to Washington. Jones sets a screen. Washington outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he's off from 17.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Can't get it to fall. And they're on the run. Here's Jones. Doesn't go that time. Jones has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. He's guarded by Washington. To tie it up. And it's all tied up.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Jones. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
He's guarded by Washington. And there's a pick. And he comes up with a bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Six to shoot. With time running down on the shot clock.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. Guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
He's guarded by Washington. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the layup is good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
To the paint. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Here's Ntilikina, out left to the wing. 3-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
To the left side wing. Fires from deep. That one no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Driving inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
And the visitors call time here. What's the best strategy for them?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Both teams making substitutions here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if coach's message resonates, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. On the take. And there's the screen. Outside for Booker. The floater. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Bonga. Oh, Booker with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Here's Lundberg. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Jones in at the point guard position.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pokashevsky the miss.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 22.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Home team foul. Number 53. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The home team calls timeout. First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up.
First personal foul.
A minute into overtime of what's been a great one so far.
2 minutes.
It's Pokashevsky on the wing. Offensive rebound. The 3 is up. Just 5 to shoot with the drive. Count it.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Right wing. Booker defending. Out to the right wing. Now Pokashevsky. Off target from 3-point range. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. The 3. And no good.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Pass to Lundberg. There's the drive. Here's Bonga. And they'll get another chance. And it's all from three-point range. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First free throw is good. And that stretches their lead to 8. And he's unable to get the second one.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
You wonder if they could push this lead to double digits.
Ooh, but the way they're playing, there's no reason to think they can't.
And so they get the victory here at home. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but it...
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And that one drops for him.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Dos Santos can't get it to fall. And here's the break. Here's Edwards for the finish, and the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Dos Santos, Edwards defending. Lets it go with the three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Down low, stolen. Here's Cannon. Finish off the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Booker, no good. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Driving the lane, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Fires the 3. Sweet move. Got a hand on it. Pass to Cannon. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Cannon's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Edwards. And it's good for 2.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
Here's Cannon. 5 points in the game. Fires, high post. Does Silva with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Six on the shot clock. And he makes that one. Now Edwards. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Lets it go from deep. No good there. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. The 3 ball. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Dos Santos. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 7. Here is Edwards. 5 points in the game. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Dos Santos, and he gets the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to De Silva. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. It's deflected. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Here's Mitrovic. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Rebounded by Bowling Boy. And here's the fast break. Missed inside. And here's the fast break. Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Here's Nedovic. No scoring in this one. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul, first team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team. Nedovic.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the left side wing. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. There's the pick. Giffey traps in the tray. Here's Nedovic. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Bowling Boy. With the shot. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Ripped away. To the middle. Off with the layup.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Drives to the hoop. 5 on the clock. Pass to Nedovic. Lets it go from deep. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. There's a good screen to the wing on the left. 1:19 left in the first half. that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Floats one up, and the layup is good. He's got 5.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
It's good from in tight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
.26 seconds left in the first half. Shoots the 3. Giffey. That one doesn't drop. Here's Ballin' Boy. 2 points. That one goes.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And the first half is now in the books. Leading by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
$5 p.m. Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
I prefer an even fight. Should be a good one.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the visiting team. Thanks for spending half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so here's the home team. They trail by 6. And here's Edwards from the arc. And that one is off. And they're pushing it up. Dos Santos. And stolen by Booker. It's Edwards on the wing. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
From deep three-point territory. No good that time.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Hits it from three-point range. Cannon's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. They get it back. Five to shoot. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Back to Edwards. They shoot again. Booker. And finally, that one's good. Booker's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Dos Santos. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. For three, Edwards. And no good. Edwards gone just 1 of 4 from deep. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And you know right now for the visiting team, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Away teams ball.
On Sunday, then on Monday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, he is on one right now. If I'm his coach, I'm thinking of 20 different ways to get him the ball.
It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts. Edwards got a 55% field goal percentage on the night. He's 6 of 11. Pass to Cannon. From past the arc. He can't get that one. 1:15 left in the third. Inside. Here's De Silva. Stolen away. Fast break. Here they come. Launches it. Misses the 3. Here's the 3. Out to Edwards. Poke loose. Just 5 on the clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's De Silva. Shooting foul as the... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one.
The time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here at the end, fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Nedovic. High post shot. No good. Down low. It's intercepted. One-on-one fast break. with the putback. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. There's the pick. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Hangs and misses.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
That shot is off. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's good. They set the pick. There's the triple. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
To the paint, it's stolen.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in there.
And it's off from three-point range. And they're on the break. Good. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth.
Number 13, first personal foul, second team foul.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Into the lane. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
It's good from long range.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one, and that brings them within 8.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
From the high post, that's good on the jump shot.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Here's Mitrovic. There's a screen. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Kalinic. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, any